Eastern Naga Students Federation to hold mass public walkathon movement on October 7 in support of ENPO's resolution to abstain from any electioneering. 7 affiliated bodies of ENSF also decide to take part in agitation during an emergency Federal Assembly meeting of the Federation on September 20. Lok Sabha MP Tokyo Yeptomi on Tuesday directed the government officers to step up their efforts and act sincerely to the implementation or to implement the centrally sponsored schemes in the state. Yeptomi also says state government has to release 10% share of schemes and projects upon which only center would release the remaining 90% of the funds within 21 days. Department of Tourism, in collaboration with District Administration, organizes inter-school painting competition on the theme Ecotourism at St. Paul's School in Noklak. Altogether, 60 students took part in the competition conducted in high school and higher secondary categories. As part of efforts to resolve border dispute between the two states, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and his Mizoram counterpart Zoramthanga to hold talks in New Delhi on Wednesday. Notably, this will be the second round of talks after the two leaders met in November last year as tension escalated between the two states. After battling with life more than a month on ventilation, ace comedian Raju Srivastava passes away at the age of 58 on Wednesday. Veteran comedian suffered a heart attack on August 10 and was hospitalized at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences after he complained of chest pain while running on a treadmill at the gym. Hello and welcome. This is Chiben Kwong bringing to you English news now. Let's look at our stories in detail. Extending support to the Eastern Nagaland People's Organization's resolution to abstain from participating in any state or central election process, demanding a separate frontier Nagaland state, Eastern Naga Students Federation will also organize mass public walkathon movement on October 7. The ENSF took the decision during an emergency Federal Assembly meeting that was held on Tuesday in Shamador District's Anatongar village. During the meeting, ENSF held deliberations with 7 of its affiliating bodies over the ENPO's August 26 resolution and further prepared the plan for the first phase of agitation. The October 7 walkathon will be held in all the administrative quarters or headquarters rather within the ambit of Eastern Nagaland. Accordingly, the 7 tribal federating units of ENSF, Chang Wetoshi Setchang Konyak Students Union, Kamnyungan Students Union, Pom Students Union, Pom Students Conference, Tikir Students Union, United Sangdam Students Conference, Yimkyung Akir Arihako will also join the movement. Lok Sabha MP Tokyo Yeptomi on Tuesday directed the government officers to step up their efforts and act sincerely to implement the centrally sponsored schemes in the state. Yeptomi, while attending the District Development Coordination and Monitoring Committee meeting held in the conference hall of the Deputy Commissioner's office in Wokha, said that some changes would take place as far as fund allotment and functioning system are concerned. He informed that the states have been asked to release 10% share of schemes and projects upon which a center would release the remaining 90% of funds within 21 days. During the Disha meeting, Yeptomi also asked Agri and Allied departments to focus on planning and implementation of projects together to avoid flappiness in works. Rajya Sabha MP S. Pangnon Konyak was also present in the meeting, pointed out that accessibility and implementation of schemes largely depended on officers and departments overseeing the projects and urged upon them to effectively carry out the projects. On Wednesday, Nagaland Tourism Department, in collaboration with Noklak District Administration, organized an inter-school painting competition on the theme Ecotourism at St. Paul's School in Noklak. The competition was conducted in two categories, that is high school and higher secondary, and altogether 60 students took part in the competition. The result of the competition will be out on September 27. Union Minister for Social Justice and Empowerment, Pratima Phomik, held a lengthy interaction system session with the district administration and heads of departments to review and evaluate the various development projects and programs carried out under the Gifri Aspirational District Program on Tuesday at the DC's conference hall in Gifri town. According to the Union Minister, the Gifri Social Welfare Department's record showed that there were 21 disabled individuals living in the area, and in this regard, she requested the department to conduct a thorough district-wide survey in order to compile a new disability report and hold camps. She also requested the district administration to submit plans as soon as possible for the establishment of a district disability rehabilitation center at the district headquarters, and further emphasized the value of Anganwadi centers, claiming that without good Anganwadi centers, there would be no quality output in schools and institutions. Professor Jagdish Kumar Bhatnaik, appointed as the new Vice-Chancellor of Nagaland University on September 15. Prior to joining Nagaland University, Bhatnaik served as Pro-Vice-Chancellor at Mizoram University. President of India, Draupadi Murmu, as the visitor of Nagaland University, appointed Bhatnaik as the Vice-Chancellor. The second round of National Deworming Day was launched by District Health Society Tuensang at Government Middle School on September 19. MO RBSK Dr. Dega Wapangla presented an overview during the launching program. Hand washing steps and sensitization on physical hygiene was demonstrated. The team conducted free health screening where around 130 students were screened, and albendazole were distributed to the students. The team was led by Dr. Dega Wapangla, who was assisted by Coordinator SHP, GNM, RBSK, ANM, RBSK and BPM Sadar Block. Rashtriya Poshan Abhiyan program was held on Tuesday at Gudu village of Dimapur. The program was held on the theme Traditional Foods for Women and Children in Tribal Areas. The Abhiyan held to emphasize the nutritional status of adolescent girls, pregnant women, lactating mothers and children from 0 to 6 years of age. The program highlighted local food shops by 12 SSGs under RD and SRLM on the spot distribution of IEC materials of fortified rice, demonstration of fortified rice and video streaming of an online cooking competition on nutritious food for women and children. National Service Scheme Unit of Wang Hao Government College Mon on September 20 organized a rally to observe Rashtriya Poshan Ma. The rally was also attended by NSS program officers Manwang Konyak and Manlay Konyak. Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma will meet in Delhi on Wednesday to hold talks to find solution for resolving border disputes between the two states. This will be the second meet of the month and both the ministers will discuss on-border issues. The border dispute mainly relates to two colonial notifications: the inner line reserved forest notified under the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation in 1875 and the boundary indicated in the Survey of India's map in 1933. Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sharma, paid compensation to flood-affected households in Desbur on Tuesday. Sharma gave away checks worth Rs 1 lakh to each of the beneficiary families whose homes were totally destroyed by the floods in 2022. Around 308 families throughout Assam were eligible and entitled to receive the government support, and Sharma distributed checks to some of the 44 households in Sonitpur district to start off the process of government assistance for the year. Sharma also officially distributed the distribution of Rs 25,000 each to each chosen beneficiary under the Indira Miri Universal Widow Pension Scheme during the celebration of Collegiate Playground in Desbur. World Suicide Prevention Day was organized by the District Mental Health Program officials on Tuesday at the Community Health Center, High Rock, Thoubal District. The program was graced by Deputy Commissioner of Thoubal District, Subhash Singh, as a special guest. During the program, Subhash spoke about how today's generation is burdened with immense pressure from their parents and further said that parents should avoid putting pressure on their children, which might lead to depression. Meanwhile, Chief Medical Officer of Thoubal, Dr. Y. Nukul, appealed to the youth and the parents to reach out to medical professionals when help is needed. The Bharat Jodo Yatra on Wednesday entered its 14th day as Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, along with other party leaders, resumed the yatra from Kochi. On the early hours of the day, the leaders started the yatra from Mandavana and will walk 13 kilometers till Itapale. Rahul Gandhi began the day by paying tribute to spiritual leader Sri Narayana Guru. It is to be noted here that Rahul Gandhi and party workers, followers and masses will be in the southern state of Kerala for 18 days. The yatra is in its Kerala leg and will traverse through the state in upcoming 11 days. The yatra is likely to enter Karnataka on September 29. Comedian Raju Srivastava, after experiencing chest pain and collapsing while working out at the gym, passed away at the age of 58 on Tuesday, as he was undergoing treatment at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences. The news of his demise was confirmed by his family. Along with the nation, the news of Srivastava's said demise also made the Bhojpuri actor Manoj Tiwari disheartened. Tiwari paid his tribute to his friend and further prayed for his soul, who left for its heavenly abode. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with other leaders, condoled Srivastava's death.
दुखद समाचार आज हम सबको सुबह सुबह मिला है। दुनिया को हंसाने वाला राजू श्रीवास्तव, अपना भाई, जन जन का चहेता, एक राष्ट्रवादी व्यक्ति राजू श्रीवास्तव भैया नहीं रहा। मुझे पता है ये समाचार देश में बहुत लोगों को व्यथित करेगा, मगर हम सभी जानते हैं काफी दिनों से वो अस्पताल में जीवन और मौत से जूझ रहे थे। बहुत कोशिशें की गईं, लेकिन हम उन्हें बचाने में असफल रहे। मैं प्रार्थना करता हूं प्रभु से कि राजू भाई को अपने श्री चरणों में स्थान दें और उनके जितने चहेते हैं उन सभी लोगों को ये दुख बर्दाश्त करने की शक्ति दें।
A non-identified speeding truck ran over 6 people who were sleeping in a divider in Simapuri on Wednesday. 2 people were killed on the spot, while 1 person was declared dead at the hospital and another person succumbed during treatment. The deceased have been identified as Karim, Chode Khan, Shah Alam and Rahul, while the injured included Manish and Pradeep. Several teams have been formed to trace the vehicle and the case has been registered under appropriate sections.
ये रात के 1:36 पे ट्रक आया। ट्रक आने के बाद ये डिवाइडर से चढ़ता हुआ ये दोनों पहिए इस तरफ हो गए, तो जो सो रहे थे 6 जने 6 के ऊपर से चढ़ता हुआ चला गया। 6 में से 4 का मौके पे मौत हो गया और 1 का मौत अभी खबर आया, 1 का मौत अभी हुआ है। ये रात के 1:36 पे ट्रक आया। ट्रक आने के बाद ये डिवाइडर से चढ़ता हुआ ये दोनों पहिए इस तरफ हो गए, तो जो सो रहे थे 6 जने 6 के ऊपर से चढ़ता हुआ चला गया। 6 में से 4 का मौके पे मौत हो गया और 1 का मौत अभी खबर आया, 1 का मौत अभी हुआ है। ये रात के
Huge protest erupted at the campus of Punjab's lovely professional university after a first-year student died by suicide on Tuesday in the evening. During investigation, police recovered a suicide note from the spot which cited personal reasons for the act. The university issued a statement on the incident proving full support to the authorities for further investigation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was hailed at the United Nations General Assembly for his remark of the Ukraine war while attending recently held SCO meet. During Tuesday's UNGA meeting in New York, France President Emmanuel Macron and US National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan appreciated the statement made by the Indian Prime Minister on the sidelines of the SCO summit in Samarkand on September 16. It is worth mentioning that in a message to the Russian President Vladimir Putin, Modi had said that the present era is not an era of war. He further emphasized the need to bring ways to tackle the problems of food, fuel, security, and fertilizers. Australia chased down a target of 209 to beat India by 4 wickets in the first T20 one-day international match in Mohali. Australian captain Aaron Finch won the toss and put the men in blue to bat first. Hardik Pandya and KL Rahul's half centuries didn't help India much as it was overshadowed by Cameron Green's blistering innings alongside Matthew Wade, which helped the Aussies to claim the victory and take a lead 1-0. Both sides will lock horns for the second match of the series in Nagpur on September 23. And that's all for now. Thank you for tuning in.
Nltv, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television set as well.